Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity.
Turning on the Jets. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets into midfield.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And first down for the offense.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off play action. Fires downfield. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
First and 10.
Pulls it, fired, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. He'll heave it deep. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open receiver.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. He'll take it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They were held to a field goal on their first drive, and if you want to keep a team in a game, just keep kicking field goals instead of scoring touchdowns. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The snap sets up the throw. Got it behind the line. It's Morris. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The give to the back. Wow, miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it. Got room to work. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Offense now working in the red zone. Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. It'll be a draw. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The kick is on its way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Moore.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Gives it on the option. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Morris. The offense will quickly use the timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. On the run, it's Morris. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. And the returner is stopped.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll go back to work on offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Richmond. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The running back has it. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Slings it downfield. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hunt is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for room. It's Morris. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And the returner will be brought down. Now this offense is back on the field. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Richmond. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Got the quick completion. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give out of the gun. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker, it's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Eighth play of the drive coming up. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Keeps it on the draw. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Thomas. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And it's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bears the pressure. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. This time it's complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.